I thought I'd take us on a little journey today to Aberdeenshire. Is it Aberdeenshire? Yeah, it's Aberdeenshire. And there's a little place called Kildrummy Parish Church. It's a beautiful building. A lot of interesting things hidden in the back of it. Preserved, I suppose. Graves and stuff. Nice bell tower. Important families here. A very interesting grave yard. And it sits in an amazing little place. This video will be a side by side view of a giant waterway, or what once was a giant waterway. And we'll follow this waterway all the way down from this little churchyard, this mound, which was surrounded by water. And we'll follow it all the way down through, showing where the castles got their power from. And this was all below sea level. We see little bodies of water appearing here and there, still to this day, but this was all under water. What I've been showing people for a long time is these places for carrying salt water down through the valleys to the castles, which were casting electricity. Now from here onwards you'll see a side by side view of the map in the Kildrummy area in Aberdeenshire, and how the water, here the castle sits, the water comes down between the mounds. You can see that the castle is quite clearly sat upon a mound, but at the back of the castle here we have forested area which has been put in to hide where the water once went, but this entire castle was sat in water. We have this idea that the castles sat in moats. They weren't excuse me, they weren't defensive moats for keeping enemies out. These are star forts, these castles, connected with the heavens above, the waters above and the waters below. This is how the earth was created, and if we just take a time to look and see where the waterways were, you can see all these areas are good fertile land now, but they were, and still are, below sea level, or just above. So as we travel down this A97, you'll see exactly where the waters came, and how the Glenkindle estate and the likes in Aberdeenshire, why they became estates. The starter motor was salt water fed in. It was split by the tall towers of any church or spire. And it created power, free power, for all the communities. Here we have Glenkindle Castle, sitting in a waterway, or the banks of what was an ancient waterway. These waterways can still be seen today, but just a trickle. Glenbucket Castle, sitting on the banks of the River Don, which was much bigger, and it was a salt waterway in its day, not fresh water as it is now. And these castles, as beautiful and elegant as we believe them to be historically, these castles were machines before they became residents. all this land that we have now didn't exist. The British Isles were isles until they came. The usurpers, the Hanoverians, and rewrit all our history, draining the water through mining and quarrying and forestry, whatever other means, exporting whisky, taxing us, heavier taxes for taking our waters away, providing our waters to the rest of the UK for free, while charging them for it. We got free water in Scotland for many, many years, until the water rates came in. And what we're looking at here is a massive waterway which divided all of Scotland into various isles, not lands as we understand now, but various islands, various tribes, various clans. In fact, that's what I would suggest we get the words clan or tribe from. 3 or 4 communities, 3 communities, tribe, were joined together, masters, barons, lords of the waters, masters of the ships. And as you've seen other videos that I've just recently made, we didn't have vehicles, cars, for one specific reason. It's not that we were not intelligent enough to build cars, we just didn't have roads. But under this legal jurisdiction, the law, the maritime world that we have, each was a master of their own ship, a lord, a baron. And these waterways have been hidden from us, when at one time it gave us the power.